This weekend, come to summer. Come to no noise.
I love some ice cream.
Looking for me?
Mickey Mouse, is that you?
You can taste the magic of Disney frozen treats.
School's out, and I'm hungry. I want pets. Donuts!
They're made with good things like 100% pure orange juice.
I can only eat what's okay with Mom.
No problem. Goofy's here.
Oh, Goofy.
And natural fruit flavors. Wholesome, refreshing Disney frozen treats.
You can taste the magic of Disney frozen treats.
The Channel 2 News Weekend Report with Don Johnson and Catherine Bliss.
Tonight, just when you forget it isn't safe to go in.
What happened?
It's too late.
Miss Sharp, swallow you whole.
What we are dealing with here is an eating machine.
It's a killer. It's a man-eater.
There is no escaping the ultimate terror.
He's going to continue to feed here as long as there is food in the water.
Roy Scheider,
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss in Steven Spielberg's summer classic, Jaws. Next.
The night has a beat of its own, a feel of its own, a beer of its own. Exceptionally smooth Michelob. It could make tonight the best part of your day.
I like fresh food. That's why I protect my leftovers in Ziploc storage bags. If the food's not fresh, I won't eat it.
Really?
All right, I'll eat it, but I won't like it.
Ziploc. We've got the lock on food protection.
Fantastic. Only a cleaner this strong can make cleaning this easy.
It's so easy.
What's that?
Oatmeal, it's good for you.
Well, Ma, if you don't mind, I'd rather have my Rice Krispies.
Oh? They didn't teach you about vitamins in medical school?
Ma.
You were absent when they talked about nourishing foods like good old-fashioned oatmeal.
Mother, Kellogg's Rice Krispies is higher in iron and 8 very nourishing vitamins than your oatmeal.
Well, Mr. Doctor, is that a fact?
Yes. But if you prefer a second opinion...
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
One quick way to put a little fun in your life is this special value Ford Ranger. It comes loaded. Special two-tone paints, special mirrors, chrome rear bumper, tinted glass, luxury interior, interval wipers, AM/FM stereo, power steering, and more. Save $972 on this special value Ford Ranger. The price is a low $75.99. That's over $2,000 less than a Toyota SR5. Now get 6.9 financing or up to $600 cash back direct from Ford, depending on model.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Orion Pictures presents Gene Wilder,
Holy baloney, here we go again.
Gilda Radner, and Dom DeLuise in his most demanding role.
One of you is a werewolf.
You'd think this would frighten me.
Haunted honeymoon.
Rated PG. Starts Friday, July 25th at a theater near you. Check your newspaper for times.
There's a party going on right here. Wendy's crispy nuggets, they're new and here this year. So bring your good friends and your family too. Wendy's got got crispy chicken nuggets for you. Come on now. Crispy nuggets. Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Come celebrate new crispy chicken nuggets at Wendy's.
It's fun getting to the bottom of one. White Mountain Cooler. White Mountain Cooler. Out in the blue and under the sun. White Mountain Cooler. So crisp and refreshing. White Mountain Cooler. It's got the taste that's always right. White Mountain Cooler. White Mountain Cooler. It's fun getting to the bottom of one.
You know, kids, we like to try expensive, bad things. But before Mom went back to work, money was tight. That's when we discovered Suave. Then Mom started making extra bucks. We tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners, but they weren't any better. They just cost more. So now we're back to Suave. Mom's smart enough to know we don't have to spend a fortune on our hair. Suave just makes us look like we do.
Now hold your beautiful style longer with new Suave hairspray and look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
Do that. Yes, you can.
Can other long-distance companies offer you all AT&T can? Take a closer look.
Wrong number? I'll credit you for that call.
We'll set up an 800 number so you can dial Rome directly.
You can save by placing...
Imagine long distance without all this. Only AT&T has such an extensive network of professionals who can answer questions and suggest ways you can save money. AT&T Long Distance. For over 100 years, when you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way. AT&T, the right choice.
Welcome to Hillshire Farm, where great taste is always at home.
So you want to speed up the way we make our Hillshire Farm smoked sausage?
Oh, yes, with high-speed equipment.
Hold on, young man. You can't rush great taste. We hand-select lean cuts of pork and beef and smoke them slowly, gently, for the taste that other sausage just can't beat.
He's right. Try it yourself.
Delicious. I wouldn't change a thing.
Hillshire Farm, for our best taste every time.
Have I lost my cool? Why are all the girls hanging out with Larry? Don't I also have the tan, the whistle, the cooler 7-Up?
Well, Larry's got a cooler of Sprite.
So?
So? Girls know Sprite tastes better than 7-Up. It even beat him in a taste test.
Sprite, huh?
Sure. Only Sprite has a great taste of lime.
You know, he's got something there. I only wish we had more of it here.
Now more than ever, it's Sprite.
Ivan the Terrible, Billy the Kid, Catherine the Great.
They're the reason Johnson & Johnson created the basics, non-stick pads and first aid tape for bigger hurts. Bigger non-stick pads protect better than other pads. Johnson & Johnson first aid tape doesn't irritate like old-fashioned tape. If you've got one of these, you need both of these. The basics, only from Johnson & Johnson, the first name in first aid.
Jaws, tonight's ABC Sunday night movie, will continue in a moment.
In St. Louis, this is a KTVI Channel 2 News Brief.
Good evening, I'm Don Johnson. St. Charles County Police continues sweeping their county tonight in a massive drug raid that began this morning. Another possible heat-related death discovered in St. Louis, and Pere Marquette Park Lodge renovation is a subject of confusion. We'll tell you why at 10. Plus, weather with Lori Pinson, sports with Greg Gazinski. Join Catherine Bliss and me tonight at 10. We'll see you then.
Hi. Tough trail.
Yeah, but the view's great.
Join you?
Sure.
Milk in your trail mix?
Horizon Trail Mix cereal.
Great idea.
Great taste. Kind of off the beaten path.
Apples, crunchy almonds, light crispy grains.
Coconut, plump raisins.
Is this a date?
I think it's more like a chance meeting.
Post Horizon Trail Mix cereal. Taste that's off the beaten path.
Let me help.
Hey.
For a limited time, at a special price, get the taste of bacon in every bite. McDonald's bacon.
Love the sizzle.
Double.
All beef patties golden.
Cheese.
All melting down.
Burger.
Bacon double cheese.
$1.39 for a limited time. McDonald's bacon.
Love the sizzle.
Double.
All beef patties.
Golden cheese.
All melting down.
Burger.
Bacon double cheese.
Get the taste of bacon in every bite.
McDonald's bacon. Love the sizzle. Double. All beef patties. Golden cheese. All melting down. Burger.
Time for the great taste.
Bacon double cheeseburger.
McDonald's $1.39. Yeah.
First, there was four-legged transportation. Then legs gave way to wheels as we exchanged the saddle for the steering wheel. As the speed grew, so did our national passion for the automobile. It's 100 years old and moving right along. Songs have been sung, memories spun, and jobs have come from the institution of the auto. Beginning Monday at 10, Jim Kircher looks at our four-wheeled love affairs and finds they're alive, growing, and moving right along. A Channel 2 News special report beginning Monday at 10. Say hello to Creve Coeur, very much a part of the new St. Louis.
And now we continue with Jaws.
This Jeep Cherokee has some amazing things going for it. Room for 5 adults or 71 cubic feet of cargo. Doors, your choice of 2 or 4. Drive, 2 or 4-wheel shift on the fly. Power from a torquey 2.5-liter engine. But most important, this Cherokee is all Jeep.
Get $1,000 cash back from the factory on two-door Jeep Cherokee. See your Jeep dealer now.
I love our modern advances. Remember those antiperspirants we used to use? That went on wet, sticky. Then came Real, the advanced antiperspirant system. The top is soft. The antiperspirant is smooth, yet totally dry. Not a drop of water. You smooth it on. The perfect solution. The real solution that feels out of this world.
The future is Real. The advanced antiperspirant system you smooth on. Real antiperspirant.
By Nen.
Burger King introduces a great new taste in burgers, the Double Deluxe.
Double or nothing, that's how I play. Got a great new taste and I got it my way.
Double plain broiled burgers, double melted cheese, crisp, sizzling bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
This is a Burger King town.
Try the Double Deluxe. No single fried lettuce and tomato burger comes close.
We know how burgers should be.
Who's gonna be at the Silver Bullet tonight?
Give me the news, I can take it. You won, Lou. You won.
You won? Hey, they won! Fourth life for the team!
The Bullets' first win!
Everything. Tell me everything.
It was no contest.
No contest, I love it. Well, what was the score?
Wasn't even close.
Whoa, Brandy, a blowout. Oh, you guys are great. Score, come on.
No contest, Luke.
The other team never showed up.
There's no slowing down with the Silver Bullet tonight. Coors Light beer.
Hello. Ed's book on advertising says the consumer will remember your TV commercial better if it has a memorable visual device. Well, the message we would like you to remember is to be sure to enjoy Bartles and James on Ice this summer. You cannot find a lighter, more refreshing summertime beverage. As for the visual device, Ed says you will probably be able to figure that out all by yourself. So once again, please remember Bartles and James on Ice. And thank you for your continued support.
The cleanser Rich uses to clean his baked-on, burnt-on grill is the same one Mrs. Ross relies on to gently clean her shiny stovetop. Now, what cleanser cleans that powerfully but without harsh scratching? Soft Scrub Liquid Cleanser with its unique, mild, abrasive formula. From from Clorox, of course.
Three Guys Plumbing.
For clogs at their worst.
Oh, it's for you.
Liquid Plumber is the plumber to call first.
My corned beef has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My smoked turkey has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R.
Oscar Mayer Select Slices give you more taste than you ever expected from cold cuts. There's pastrami, smoked chicken breast, honey ham, and more. All 95% fat-free because they're sliced from select cuts of meat. That's why they're called Select Slices.
Now Oscar Mayer has more today than B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
How can you get more than you expect for the price? How can you get more mileage than you expect from a gallon of gas? How can you get more standard features? More style? More room?
New Chevrolet Nova. At $76.51, it's more car than you'd expect for the price. And now get 5.9 annual percentage rate GMAC financing. Length of finance contract is limited. The new Nova from today's Chevrolet.
Jaws, starring Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss, will continue in a moment.
Tuesday, it's a winning combination.
What beats a royal flush?
Angela's got some aces up her sleeve.
Well, then I'll just have to get one of those.
Who's the boss?
Welcome to Connecticut, boys.
Then place your bets on a sure thing.
Mike, you look so handsome.
The kid's a winner. Growing pains. And for some high-rolling action...
How do you know you won't lose?
Hey, lady, does felt field do dice dying? Trust me, I got a system.
The odds are on moonlighting. Tuesday.
Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello.
Makes no difference where we go. You're the best hometown we know. Say hello to a new St. Louis. Channel 2 says hello.
If you made hamburger patties the way most places make hamburger patties, you'd discover your thick, meaty burgers were suddenly dry, flat, and lifeless. So at Hardee's, we developed a way to make our patties gently, so they cook up thicker, full of natural juices. It's a complicated machine, but we can give you an idea of the principle it's based on. The new quarter-pound burgers from Hardee's, a little closer to home.
Hello. Ed's book on advertising says the consumer will remember your TV commercial better if it has a memorable visual device. Well, the message we would like you to remember is to be sure to enjoy Bartles and James on Ice this summer. You cannot find a lighter, more refreshing summertime beverage. As for the visual device, Ed says you will probably be able to figure that out all by yourself. So once again, please remember Bartles and James on Ice. And thank you for your continued support.
Say hello to Alton, very much a part of the new St. Louis.
And now we continue with Jaws.
Who's got a truck that can do a ton of work? Toyota is who. Who's got the most payload of any small truck? Toyota is who. Who's got power? Who's got an electronically fuel-injected engine? And who's got a towing option that can handle 2.5 tons? Toyota is who. A 1986 Toyota 1-ton. And who else? Nobody.
Who could ask for anything more? Toyota.
We're making tickets every morning at McDonald's from you. We're up at dawn, shoo-ba-dee-doo-doo-wah. Got our aprons on, hop-a, we're making up the dough. Roll it out, put it in a pan. Nobody makes biscuits like we can. With bacon or sausage, the eggs are fresh. If we say so ourselves, ours are the best.
Take breakfast by the hand with a fresh biscuit sandwich.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Today, this radio can play 31 hours longer than a year ago.
That's because it's powered by the supercharged Energizer. 31 more hours of music.
Today, no battery in the world outlasts the supercharged Energizer.
Chances are, when you think the bargain bag has made it, it's still got a long way to go.
Glad trash bags have 3 plies of StressFlex plastic to stand up to life's little tumbles. Why take chances? Get Glad.
Want to know a secret? It's easy to see. Mom knows Skippy's good for me. She draws a heart through so she cares. 'Cause Skippy's love we all can share.
Put a little love in lunch with wholesome, nutritious Skippy. The only leading national brand to give both high protein and less sugar. Now that's nutrition any mother can love.
Mama loves me, and I got a hunch that she'll always put Skippy
In my lunch.
Put a little love in lunch with Skippy.
Come on, baby, try me. Oh, sweet sugar, try me. Just see what I can do. I know you love me too. Try me, honey, try me.
Why send mail overnight? With a Harris 3M business mail system, it takes just seconds and costs pennies to get a letter clear across the ocean. Or across the street.
Try me.
Color Watch solves a color problem.
Here, boy.
Smile.
Nice shot. Bad developing. The pink flamingo's got maroon. The lawn looks terrible. An old spot was always true blue, but this is ridiculous.
Next time, get your pictures developed at any store where you see this Kodak Color Watch seal for great-looking pictures. If you don't see the Color Watch seal at your store, keep on walking.
Who sells more homes than anyone else? More pretty little bungalows, more homes on the hill, more 2-story colonials with a backyard grill, more homes in the country, more homes in town, more homes up the street and more homes down, selling more homes when it's hard to sell, selling more homes even before rates fell. Who sells more homes? Well, you know who. Want to sell your home?
Put number 1 to work for you. Century 21.
Now you know.
Drunk drivers are finding the roads a lot more dangerous these days. The reason is a new sobriety test that takes the guesswork out of roadside analysis and accurately measures alcohol levels on the spot. Phillips 66 developed the key ingredient that helps make this test possible. Now when I need gasoline, I come to Phillips 66 because they're doing something we all care about, keeping the roads safer.
Phillips 66. You'll find performance in everything we do.
Tonight's movie, Jaws, will continue in a moment.
In St. Louis, this is a KTVI Channel 2 News Brief.
Good evening, I'm Catherine Bliss. If you haven't noticed yet, cooler air has finally arrived. Lori Penson will have more good news about this week's relief from the summer swelter. It was a hot morning for St. Charles County deputies arresting 17 people, most facing charges for selling cocaine. And St. Louis civic leaders are working hard to sell the city to the National Presbyterian Assembly. We'll tell you more at 10, plus Greg will have all the sports.
I like a day that's not cloudy and a tea that's not cloudy. That's why I like Louisiane. Louisiane's got special tea leaves that keep it clear as a bell all day. Now, if you're drinking Lipton or Tetley, look at the box. It tells you what to do when it turns cloudy. Louisiane says nothing about cloudy, because it doesn't get cloudy. Louisiane. One tea that's always clear as a bell.
Also available and decaffeinated.
Union Electric is more than 7,000 people here to serve you. People like Jake Wofford.
With the heat this summer, you're going to want to keep comfortable and control your electric bill. One good way to save is to set your air conditioner thermostat just a little higher. Every degree cuts your bill by about 3%. So raise your thermostat to where you're comfortable and save.
At Union Electric, we're here to serve you.
Get to know Louis De Palma, that monumental mouth from Taxi.
I hope someone slams a door on your nose and you sneeze and your head explodes.
He's got warmth.
Go blow dry your face.
What are you doing?
He's got wisdom.
And remember, red means stop, green means go.
And he's definitely warped.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Say hello to Laughs with Louie and the Gang on Taxi, weekdays at 4:30 on Channel 2.
The 1987 Mazda SE5 has a special $64.95 price for a limited time. But forget the price. Look at the standard features. Radial tires, spoker wheels, even a step bumper. Don't just look at the price. Look at the 5-speed, sporty mirrors and stripes, all standard. Look, it's a sporty truck priced like Toyota's and Nissan's base trucks.
Sakes alive, sakes alive. Mazda's SE5 has a special price of $64.95. Sakes alive.
The automobile is by Duesenberg. The rug is by Khorasan. The chair is by Chippendale. The gourmet cat food is by Fancy Feast. In the single serving can, you can see just by looking how moist and delicious it is. How much your cat will love it. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
We can be a lifeline or a hard line. We can help to make your business grow. For your computer needs, for where your future leads, we're the right choice wherever you go.
Whether it's telephones, long distance, information systems, or computers,
The right choice, AT&T.
My cheerleader tryouts. I was so nervous. It was one of the most special days of my life.
For all the special days of your life, you can trust Tampax, the feminine protection more women have come to trust than any other tampon or pad. Tampax tampons, because special days should never be trusted to anything less. Tampax, celebrating 50 years of trusted protection.
Tuesday.
Are you good with clues, Mr. Spencer?
He's on everyone's most wanted list.
Somebody tried to kill my client today.
Right at the top.
I shoot a guy on your behalf and you tell the cops that I don't work for you?
He's Spencer, for hire.
Tuesday.
He's accused of a crime he didn't commit.
Why don't you believe me? If you're innocent, you've got nothing to be afraid of. Turn yourself in.
Stranded in a city he doesn't know.
I need your help.
Well, what do you want with me?
You're the only person I know in Los Angeles.
Hunted by a man he's never met. Anthony Michael Hall.
Could turn out to be a real hot one.
Out of Bounds. Rated R. Starts Friday at select theaters.
You're right. And the simpler I make my life, the happier I am. I went to the gym, came home, and colored my hair. It was nice and easy. You thought it was my natural color? I can't believe you didn't know. Thanks. Bill says it feels great. I think it feels like silk. It's got to go. Bill's family's coming for dinner. Yeah, the whole family. How can I sound so relaxed? Nice and easy. That's my style.
The 1987 Mazda SE5 has a special $64.95 price for a limited time. But forget the price. Think about getting a sporty truck priced like Toyota's and Nissan's base trucks. Ignore the price. And just remember, the SE5 is an 87, not an 86 like theirs. If you knew the price, you'd never believe it comes with everything you're looking at right now.
Sakes alive, sakes alive. Mazda's SE5 has a special price of $64.95. Sakes alive.
Bet you can't lick a Gold Rush bar.
It's ice cream with chocolate to chop. It's ice cream with nuts to crunch. Ice cream with caramel to chew.
Real ice cream.
You get your teeth into. No, you just can't lick a Gold Rush bar. 'Cause once that taste puts them right on you. You gotta bite back, yes you do. No, you just can't lick a Gold Rush bar.
Try Gold Rush vanilla, chocolate, and peanut butter.
Jaws, tonight's ABC Sunday night movie, will continue in a moment.
The New York Mets are out in front in the National League East. They'll take on the Cincinnati Reds. Or San Francisco meets St. Louis on ABC's Monday Night Baseball.
In St. Louis, this is a KTVI Channel 2 News Brief.
Hello again, I'm Catherine Bliss. It seems the slightly cooler temperatures may have arrived too late for at least one St. Louis resident. The city's medical examiner is checking into another possible heat-related death. Meanwhile, the Southeast continues to bake under the summer temperatures. Relief from Midwestern farmers may be the only answer to thousands of starving cattle. And earlier this morning, a suspicious-looking package forced a TWA jet en route from St. Louis to Phoenix to make an emergency landing. We'll tell you why, and we'll have the latest news, weather, and sports at 10.
Baskin-Robbins just reinvented ice cream. Chocolate raspberry truffle. Almond amaretto. Our new international cream.
Once upon a time, a little girl had to go to the hospital.
That bed is too big. That machine is too big. And that needle is way too big.
So her mommy asked her doctor to send her to Cardinal Glennon. Her bed was smaller, and even her pills were smaller. Everything was just right, because Cardinal Glennon treats children exclusively. If you know a boy or girl like our little girl, remember,
nobody else treats kids like Cardinal Glennon.
Say hello to St. Charles, very much a part of the new St. Louis.
And now we continue with Jaws.
You know why I'm so popular with women? Because I never promise what I can't deliver. When they want a wine cooler with great taste, I always promise them Sun Country. They love its refreshing blend of premium wine and real fruit juice. Sometimes I even deliver the Sun Country myself. That's called special delivery. Sun Country. Say, give me the real juice cooler. Remember, if you want to stay popular with your women, promise them the moon, but give them the sun.
You know, kids, we like to try expensive, bad things. But before Mom went back to work, money was tight. That's when we discovered Suave. Then Mom started making extra bucks. We tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners, but they weren't any better. They just cost more. So now we're back to Suave. Mom's smart enough to know we don't have to spend a fortune on our hair. Suave just makes us look like we do.
now hold your beautiful style longer with new Suave hairspray and look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
There's a party going on right here. Wendy's crispy nuggets, they're new and here this year. So bring your good friends and your family too. Wendy's got crispy chicken nuggets for you. Come on now. Crispy nuggets. Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Come celebrate new crispy chicken nuggets at Wendy's.
If you're shopping for a new car, you could race around town looking for a low finance rate, or run yourself ragged trying to find a cash back offer. So don't shop till you drop. Your Lincoln Mercury Mercure dealer has it all, like 6.9 annual percentage rate financing, or from $300 to $600 cash back on select Mercury models, or special low lease terms on Lincolns and Mercure XR4 Ti. So why shop till you drop? See your Lincoln Mercury Mercure dealer instead.
Somewhere beyond the land of love
Do you mind if I kiss the witness?
lies a cozy honeymoon hideaway.
How does it feel?
Niagara Falls was never like this.
Oh boy, that feels good.
Catherine Hellman, Deborah Raffin, Andy Griffith, and Sally Kellerman.
As long as you're here, pretend to be married.
When it comes to romance, it's the last resort for lovers only next Sunday.
Making television choices is important for you and your child. Watch it together, huh?
The difference is Jennings.
I don't see much point in just telling one side of a story, because there's always another side, and sometimes there are a dozen sides.
Jennings seems authentically interested in what's happening, says The Nation. Peter Jennings, uniquely qualified to bring you the world.
For a limited time, at a special price, get the taste of bacon in every bite. McDonald's bacon.
Love the sizzle.
Double.
All beef patties golden.
Cheese.
All melting down.
Burger.
Bacon double cheese.
$1.39 for a limited time. McDonald's bacon.
Love the sizzle.
Double.
All beef patties.
Golden cheese.
All melting down.
Burger.
Bacon double cheese.
Get the taste of bacon in every bite.
McDonald's bacon. Love the sizzle. Double. All beef patties golden. Cheese. All melting down. Burger.
It's the time for the great taste.
Bacon double cheeseburger.
McDonald's $1.39. Yeah.
Meet Sam. He hates dialing the whole number every time he calls his brother, or the weather, or even his girlfriend. So Sam got speed calling from Southwestern Bell Telephone, reducing frequently called numbers to a single button.
Hey, sir, just one.
So with one touch, he's instantly connected.
Sunny today. It's a great day for tennis.
With speed calling,
Shirley, Sam.
one touch puts you in touch.
Gladys, Sam.
Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Makes no difference where we go. You're the best hometown we know. Say hello to a new St. Louis. Channel 2. Say hello.
The Channel 2 News Weekend Report with Don Johnson and Catherine.
I'm Joan London.
And I'm Steve Bell.
We're here in London where Good Morning America will be coming to you live for the next 3 days as part of our coverage of the royal wedding of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson.
A lot of things are going on here in London in preparation for the big event. And as you can imagine, there's lots of talk about royal romance and behind-the-scenes intrigue.
That is a secret.
Well, I don't think we want to get too detailed.
Aha! George, everybody I've talked to so far about the royal wedding has secrets. You don't have any, do you?
Oh, yes, there's bound to be, as you can well imagine, in a situation like this.
Well, can you tell me what you can't tell me about? Not really. Next question. So what do you wear to a royal wedding, whether you're an invited guest or the people getting married? When it comes to Sarah Ferguson's gown, forget about it. We can't even get close. But we do know that Prince Andrew will be wearing a Royal Navy uniform made for him by his Savile Row tailors, Geeves and Hawks.
Clothes can tell a lot about somebody. Some would say you've only got to look at an individual's shoes to know whether he's up and coming or whether he's on the downward slope.
Now, suppose I got an invitation. Could I wear, say, this?
No.
No. Could I wear this?
No.
There are countless people involved in the tiniest details of this huge event, from the special silkworms that spin the silks that make the dress, to the cleaners who clean the church, to the Fleet Street paparazzi who fuel the royal gossip mill. But in addition to the official royal watchers here, a lot of Americans are keeping an eye on the royal couple.
Hi, I'm here in London for the royal wedding of Prince Andrew and Sarah the Big, known, of course, in literary circles these days as the Prince and the Porker. And is she a porker? Her gown is made of the most incredible 258 yards of silk, and it's still tight. And you know why? Because she spent all last month auditioning wedding cakes. Also this week, I'll be checking out gifts at the Royal Palace, finding a girl for little Prince William, and now I'm off to meet the Queen. We're going bowling. She's got her own ball, but she rents her shoes. God bless her. She's such a Democrat.
Now, one of the important things about this wedding is that it gives Americans a great opportunity to take a closer look at their English cousins. All eyes will be focused on historic Westminster Abbey, but there's also the Tower of London, where the crown jewels are kept, and Windsor Castle, the residence of kings and queens for nearly 9 centuries. You can explore the small English country towns and their stately manners, this one owned by actress Jane Seymour. She was willing to share her home with us and to guide us through the nearby Roman ruins of Bath. She is also an able guide into the lives of the aristocracy.
Welcome to Floors Castle, the home of the Duke and Duchess of Roxburgh. In February, Prince Andrew sneaked off his Navy ship a few miles over there. And Miss Sarah Ferguson, travelling under a false name, flew in from London, from that direction, in complete privacy, right here, over a weekend romancing the Sloane. Prince Andrew proposed.
Now, that had to be good news to Prince Philip, Andrew's father. He's done a bit of talking to Jane Seymour, who caught up with him at a carriage race.
The horses I use all come from the Mews. In fact, all the horses I'm driving this afternoon will be taking part in the wedding procession.
Are there special horses that will be used for the wedding couple?
Well, I probably use greys, actually.
It was horses that brought Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson together. They met at a polo match. In fact, Sarah's father, Major Ronald Ferguson, is polo manager to the Prince of Wales.
I think they're ideally suited, and I think they're going to have tremendous fun in their lives
and all their various public engagements and official functions. I think they're going to be a wonderful team.
Obviously, the wedding is surrounded by all the traditions associated with royalty. But you don't have to spend too much time here in London before you meet some of the newest and, well, more interesting personalities.
To what do you attribute this popularity?
Well, Steve. I don't like to use the word popularity. I prefer stunning success.
The Duke of Westminster is another young man on the town, reportedly the richest man in England.
Well, I don't get out of bed in the morning and say, gosh, I'm the Duke of Westminster. Now I've got to walk downstairs and act like one.
So there's a lot going on to keep you busy here in London over the next few days. And we're right here in the middle of it at Buckingham Palace.
So join us for Good Morning America's coverage of the royal wedding of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson.
Beginning tomorrow morning at Windsor Castle.
And now, ABC invites you to get to know the most desirable women on daytime television. From Ryan's Hope.
I do. I now pronounce you man and wife. Those whom God hath joined, let no man put asunder. You may kiss them.
Wasn't that a wonderful wedding?
Yeah, I thought so. This is Callie Timmons. She plays my new bride, Maggie, in Ryan's Hope.
And this is Ron Hale, my husband, Roger.
We sure surprised everyone when we got married last week.
Why? We're two of a kind.
Yeah, rotten to the core.
Then we took off on a fabulous honeymoon, jetting away to a tropical paradise.
That's when the pilot bailed out.
Where is the co-pilot?
Obviously, he's not on board. How do you just say now? It must be on automatic co-pilot, right?
Can an automatic pilot land these things?
Not unless computer chips have made great advances in the last couple of days.
Oh my God, we're gonna die.
Mayday! Is anybody out there? You've got to help us. We're in an airplane 18,000 feet, and we don't know how to fly this thing. Come in. Over.
Why, hello, Roger. A man with your wits and skills should be able to figure it out. Over.
Yes.
From Loving.
Judge, you took my breath away.
You are a beautiful, desirable, exciting woman. I'm a healthy, normal, American male. And I have wanted to kiss you ever since I laid eyes on you.
That was quite a hot encounter last week. I'm Roya Mignot, and as Ava on Loving, I have finally found Mr. Right. He's even better looking than my first husband, Jack, and even richer than my second husband, Curtis. What more could a woman ask for? I'm telling you, I want Judd Beecham, and I always get what I want. I don't know how I would have gotten through my divorce if you hadn't been in Aurora.
Oh, you'd have managed.
Ah, but it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun.
Judd, what a coincidence.
Mona!
I'm so glad I ran into you. You know, I left my jacket on your plane this morning.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll check and I'll give you a call.
Thanks.
Dropped off the minute you landed in New Orleans, did you? You don't have to. I understand it completely. You're a liar.
Look at this from my point of view. I mean, do you expect me to just write off all the women in the world?
Judd, if you think I'm prepared to be another number in your little black book, you're out of your mind. Because if that's the kind of relationship you want, you better leave right now. Don't come back.
From All My Children.
I'm Susan Lucci. My life as Erica Kane has certainly never been dull. But this last incident in the jungle, well, I certainly could have done without it. It was just awful. I mean, the hijacking, those terrible people who held Brooke and me captive. Well, let me tell you, it was awful. Joan of Arc never had so many trials.
The biggest danger of all was Erica.
I saved Matt Conley. He didn't save us. She panicked. She went berserk. I don't know where I found the strength, as I said before, but I stood up
and I confronted the main hijacker.
She practically got us killed a couple of times.
I looked him in the face, and I called him the cowardly sleaze he was. And then suddenly, he fired.
It's a miracle that Erica came out of this with her life. I tell you, I wanted to strangle her.
Everyone will agree that there is one good thing that came out of that horrible incident. Jeremy and I are back together again. Ours is a love that will last forever. And I dare anyone to tell me otherwise.
All I want is Jeremy. He is all I've ever wanted. He is all I will ever want.
Well, I don't believe this. I mean, this afternoon, just this afternoon, I was so sure that she would never come between us again. And here we are. We're right back where we were.
Erica, I have a responsibility toward the child. It's an innocent life that could be jeopardized.
She will never jeopardize herself or the child. The child is the only thing she has. She is saving them both for you.
She's not behaving normally. She was totally erratic in the gallery, on the verge of hysteria.
When isn't she?
Well, you know what? I think she's losing it. Something had snapped. This is not an act. This is for real.
You want to go look for her, don't you?
From One Life to Live.
Oh, Richard. Richard, I do love you.
And I love you. I always have. And I always will.
You're afraid that your feelings for me are going to sweep you away. Now, why don't you just admit you love me? Stop fighting it, Tina.
Having two men in love with you may seem like every woman's dream, but believe me, it's not. I'm Andrea Evans, and as Tina on One Life to Live, I'm engaged to Richard. Richard has wealth, power, and a name. Everything I've always thought I wanted in my life. But then there's Cord. Cord is a man that I simply can't get out of my mind. He's a wonderful man. The problem is he doesn't have a dime. But he gives me a feeling that money just can't buy. So what do? Do I listen to my head or to my heart?
Oh, look what we have here. The knight in shining armor, all hot to save the fair young maiden, huh?
Tina, would you give me a minute alone with Cord?
Richard, please, let's not the two of you start a thing.
I am sick and tired of stumbling on these little scenes where I find you forcing yourself on my fiancé.
Oh, now, wait just a minute, you guys. Please, stop acting like a couple of schoolboys, all right? Look, Richard, Cord didn't mean anything. I was talking to him. See, I was trying to explain that in respect to Bo not being around, that we weren't going to have the wedding at Landfair after all.
Does that mean that you finally come to your senses? You're going to call this whole thing off?
No. Actually, it means that Richard and I are going to elope.
You'll have to excuse me if I can't find it in my heart to congratulate you two.
And from General Hospital.
I never thought I would ever be attracted to another man.
Were there dreams?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course there were dreams.
I never thought I'd meet a woman like you.
Sometimes dreams come true.
It's certainly a dream working with this lovely lady, Finola Hughes. My Anna.
And this ever so charming gentleman is Ian Buchanan, who is Duke, and your rival in town.
The mysterious stranger.
Who's already managed to sweep me off my feet.
Oh, well, at first she rebuffed my every move.
But he wouldn't leave me alone.
She loved it.
He's impossible, really.
I prefer irresistible. This evening we have arugula salad, which is just waiting to be tossed.
What's arugula?
It's like crazy lettuce, I don't know. And now we have Chateaubriand, just for two. It's piping hot and ready to be served.
You are too good to me. Oh. What a shame that your dinner's going to go to waste.
You can forget about my dinner.
Well, I would be an ungrateful wretch if I didn't at least have a conscience about it.
Okay. I lied.
Dinner isn't ready.
Yeah, dinner's ready, but it's cracked crab on ice. Champagne on ice. Caviar on ice. I mean, everything's on ice.
Everything's on ice.
Absolutely everything. So it's gonna keep for hours. And hours.
Now, Channel 2 News, St. Louis. This is the Channel 2 Weekend Report.
Good evening, I'm Catherine Bliss.
And I'm Don Johnson.
Even though it was cooler in the St. Louis area today, the heat may have caused yet another death.
The St. Louis Medical Examiner's Office says an elderly South St. Louis woman was found dead in her home this morning. The victim, who had not been seen in several days, was found by a neighbor. The woman's identity is not being released until relatives are notified. If the cause of death is due to the heat, it will be the city's 8th heat-related fatality.
It may be cooling off here some, but in the southeast, record temperatures continue to put the heat on farmers and their livestock. Today, the governor of South Carolina walked along with farmers who are losing their battle against drought. As the mercury sizzles, crops are slowly drying up, now the 14th day in a row with temperatures above 100. Crop losses are expected to exceed $100 million for South Carolina. Many of those same farmers are receiving help from the Midwest with some shipments of hay. 100 tons of hay from Illinois were airlifted yesterday, and relief is still pouring in. Each farmer is allowed 65 bales on a first-come, first-served basis. The soaring heat has baked South Carolina earth, and cattle are starving. 2 more airlifts are scheduled this week from Illinois.
On the other side of the country, for the second time in 2 weeks, California has been shaken by an earthquake. The quake centered on the California-Nevada border about 90 miles northwest of Fresno. Measured 5.5 on the Richter scale. No injuries were reported, no major damage done. Only minor damage reported from another earthquake today, this one in Alaska's Fox Islands. A geologist with the National Earthquake Information Center says there's been a lot of shaking in that area recently.
There's a shakeup of another kind in St. Charles County today. Warrants for 42 people have been issued in one of the county's largest drug roundups. 17 have already been arrested. Channel 2's Rocky Madden reports.
21-year-old Eric Orlando of St. Anne, Missouri was the 15th person arrested today in an early morning drug roundup by the St. Charles County Sheriff's Department. An undercover officer has been working on the case for more than a year. His work resulted in 42 people being named in arrest warrants. They face a total of 72 counts, most of them drug-related. 53 of those charges are for selling cocaine. Authorities estimate the street value of the drugs at $150,000.
If you're going to deal in drugs, you're going to deal with the Sheriff's Department.
Captain Tom Neer says they began arresting the suspects around 4 this morning.
They're mid-level dealers. Some of the dealers that our officer was making buys from, he made several buys from. Others he made 1 or 2 buys from.
The St. Charles County Jail has a capacity of 44 prisoners. Before the Sheriff's Department could make today's drug bust, some of the prisoners had to be moved from here.
We moved some of our prisoners that we had incarcerated to surrounding counties, and they'll be holding them for us temporarily.
The sheriff says it could be days before all the suspects are arrested. They've released pictures of some of those they're still looking for. They say they're especially interested in apprehending 29-year-old David Barber, who is facing 10 counts of selling drugs.
Well, it means the drug traffic is going to slow down considerably because we still have several warrants out, and everyone dealing in drugs in St. Charles County don't know if their ticket's up or not.
Rocky Madden, Channel 2 News, St. Charles, Missouri.
A suburban police chief has reportedly been caught shoplifting. St. Louis County Police say yesterday 36-year-old Beverly Hills Police Chief Joe Collins allegedly took a $10 bag of dog food from a supermarket in his community. The store manager told police Collins had taken the dog food shortly before the store opened yesterday morning.
The municipal strike by Philadelphia blue-collar workers is over tonight, although all contract issues have not been worked out yet. A union spokesman says by a slim margin, the striking workers voted to end their 20-day walkout one day after a contempt of court citation forced them to resume trash collection. Union leaders and Philly Mayor Wilson Good say they have resolved all issues now except wages, so city workers are back on the job, though without a contract. A Clayton newsstand was the site of a sympathy protest for a year-old strike in Chicago against one of that city's newspapers. Some 1,200 printers, pressmen, and mailers went on strike a year ago on a contract dispute that is still unresolved. The World News Store in Clayton sells the Chicago Tribune along with other newspapers outside the St. Louis area, and picketers are asking World News patrons not to buy the Tribune to show support for those striking Tribune workers.
Hundreds of new jobs could be in the future for St. Louis. The National Presbyterian Assembly is looking for a new home for its headquarters, and 3 different sites in the St. Louis area are being considered. One of those in the running is St. Charles County near the Lindenwood College. Pastor Bob Magruder of St. Charles Presbyterian says he's not the only one pulling for the national headquarters.
Area to have the General Assembly offices here this is Mid-America, and to have the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church located here would mean a great deal to Presbyterians, and I think that it would mean a great deal to churches in general to have denominational offices located nearby.
McGrother says just about everyone in his congregation would like to see the assembly make St. Louis its home, but adds one church can't lure the headquarters here on its own. Regional Commerce and Growth Association President Ned Taducci agrees and claims the city is working hard to get them to St. Louis.
They want to be sure that the community, not only the Presbyterian community, but the religious community as a whole would welcome them and be helpful in the transition. Our community, our religious community, is very supportive, and we intend to have them involved in our presentation in Chicago on the 15th of August.
Now, several other city leaders from the Midwest will be part of that August meeting as well in Chicago with the Presbyterian Assembly. Later in September, the field of candidates is expected to be narrowed to 2. Still ahead, it looks like the U.S. won't be sending its first black ambassador to South Africa.
And the question in Illinois is, what's the best way to fix up the lodge at Pere Marquette State Park? These stories and more in a moment.
Here are 2 great tasting dishes from Taco Bell. The taco salad and new seafood salad. Each comes in a crunchy bowl you can eat. Now Taco Bell introduces its newest dish, Corningware. It's just $1.79 when you buy either a taco salad or seafood salad. That's a $6 savings. So hurry in for a bowl you can eat and a Corningware bowl you can keep from Taco Bell. Just make sure you eat the right one.
Who keeps communications moving? And computers thinking? Business listening? And backyards talking? And even makes books that sell all over the country? Who brings you all these products and services? Southwestern Bell Corporation. From telephone to total communications.
Come and knock on our door. Sunday on Three's Company, Chrissy's daddy is a preacher man, and he comes to visit her. When Chrissy's dad, the minister, drops in for an unexpected visit, he catches the 3 roommates together. He wants to know what Jack's doing in the apartment, and the explanation nearly lands Jack in a shotgun wedding. Chrissy has to convince the minister that father doesn't always know best on Three's Company, Sunday, 10:30 on Channel 2.
It appears now that a plan to send the first black U.S. ambassador to South Africa is scuttled.
Reportedly, Mr. Reagan's nomination of black businessman Robert Brown has been dropped. The Washington Post reports that a check into Brown's background revealed questionable business dealings with a Nigerian leader. Brown denies any wrongdoing. 6 cities are still vying to host the Democratic National Convention in 1988, and Kansas City is among the finalists. Also surviving the Democrats' first cut are Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, Washington, D.C., and New York.
Well, plans to renovate one of this area's most popular attractions are on hold for the time being because of confusion over just how to go about completing the job. The Illinois Department of Conservation says it wants to spend $9 million renovating and expanding the Pere Marquette Lodge, but isn't sure whether it should be shut down completely or kept open during that renovation.
The public is going to be inconvenienced for a year and a half. If we close it down, they'll be inconvenienced for 3 years and still be able to use it if we phase it in. But it's a real popular area, especially on Saturdays and Sundays.
Many of the lodge's regular customers are upset with the idea of shutting the old-time resort down completely. Beverly says renovation plans include addition of 17 new rooms, an indoor swimming pool, and a conference room that would open the state-owned lodge to business organizations. A complete shutdown would put 17 lodge employees on layoff until the work is finished and put 300 people to work during construction. Phase-in would put fewer people to work, cause fewer layoffs, and allow continued use of that facility.
We're going to try to figure out whether there is a reasonable way to phase it in and the cost of that phasing. Once we get that settled, then the decision will be made within a couple of weeks of which direction we're going to go.
And Beverly says the shutdown approach could save the state from $2 to $4 million.
A People's Express jet had engine trouble today, forcing it to turn around and land at London's Gatwick Airport. 380 passengers were aboard the plane, which was headed for Newark, New Jersey. A passenger aboard the flight says there was some kind of an explosion and flames came out of the engine. Another potentially dangerous situation on an airline ended safely last night. The front landing gear on an Eastern Airlines Boeing 727 failed to come down on approach to the Miami airport. However, the pilot was able to land the plane safely on its 2 back wheels. The 182 passengers were evacuated by chute. There were no injuries. The plane was on a flight from Kingston, Jamaica.
Well, in what is perhaps a statement on the era of terrorism, a package of dirty diapers forced the emergency landing of a TWA plane flying from St. Louis to Phoenix, Arizona today. That plane put down in Wichita, Kansas after a suspicious package was found on the plane. Someone thought it might be a bomb. 43 passengers, 6 crew members evacuated from the Flight 169 after this morning's emergency landing. The FBI questioned the passengers about the package. None laid claim to it.
Well, to make your daily travels go a bit more smoothly, Channel 2 News begins tonight road construction information. This week, 2 of the 4 eastbound lanes of the Poplar Street Bridge over the Mississippi River will be closed. There is a lot of construction out there. On I-170 between Hoover Avenue and Brentwood Boulevard, 1 lane in each direction will be closed during off-peak hours. On Interstate 55 between Interstate 44 on the 4500 block of South Broadway, 1 lane will be closed in each direction. And between the 4500 block of South Broadway and Rebel Road, 1 lane will be closed in each direction during off-peak hours as well. 1 westbound lane of Interstate 44, River to Pear, will also be closed. North and southbound traffic will be congested, no doubt, on I-141 at I-44 due to paving operations. Traffic will be reduced to 1 lane on Ballast Road from Clayton Road to Route 40, that is, during daytime off-peak hours. The south outer road of Highway 40 is closed from Mason Road to just west of Town and Country Estates. Bridge traffic on Dodderly Ferry Road over I-270 will be one-way traffic controlled by signals. On 1-270 between Manchester Road and I-44, a north and southbound lane will be closed occasionally during off-peak hours. And there is more. The Lindbergh Boulevard ramp to eastbound I-255 will be closed Wednesday night for bridge repairs from 6 o'clock to midnight, weather permitting. And 1 lane will be closed on the eastbound I-44 ramp to northbound I-55. And if we can make it through all that construction, I suppose we can make it to work.
Take a canoe.
It kind of makes you think that we'll never be able to get around tomorrow. How will we function?
Trapped.
What's the weather like?
Well, in case you're working out in the garden tomorrow, how is that? We have the farm and garden forecast for you. 8 to 10 hours of sunshine is in the forecast and no rainfall, very light humidity and light dew as well. I'll tell you what else to expect for St. Louis's weather coming up next.
Here's how the all-new Buick LeSabre adds up to the great American value. Start with a sticker price as low as $12,699. Then add automatic transmission, standard. Power steering, standard. Power front disc brakes, standard. Fuel-injected V6, standard. Steel-belted radio, standard. And air conditioning, standard. All these features are now 5.9% GMAC financing. Discover Buick LeSabre, the great American value, at your Gateway USA Better Buick dealer tomorrow.
Hand
your vacation plans taking a hike? Is the old family buggy periodically pooping out? Well, here's good news from Community Federal. We're in business to lend money for the things you need. So if your appliances have declared a walkout until the kitchen's remodeled, don't flip. Just visit Community Federal. We make all kinds of loans for all kinds of reasons. Or, if you're in a real hurry, run to the phone and put the big blue chip to work for you.
Summer sweet and full of flavor. It's National Supermarket's Big Fruit and Vegetable Sale, featuring fresh, juicy California peaches or sweet white seedless grapes, only 69 cents a pound. Also this week, Choice Center Cut Chuck Roast, just 89 cents a pound. Seal Test Ice Cream, half-gallon cartons, now 2 for $5. Stock up on your Coca-Cola favorites in big 2-liter bottles, now 88 cents each. Plus, continue to get double value for manufacturers' coupons. Shop National.
On the next MASH.
Looks like salmonella.
Salmonella? Who are they?
Looks like we were bitten by the bird that fed us.
Who's to blame?
Now I hope I'll live, just so I can kill Klinger.
And while sickness spreads, is help on the way?
We're lost.
Lost? As in, where the hell are we?
Not totally lost. We're still in Asia.
Crash on MASH. It's MASH, Monday at 10:30 on Channel 2.
We can only hope that the weather will not be as busy as construction tomorrow.
No, it will be good construction weather, as a matter of fact. I
Great.
looked at those guys out there last week. They were sweating bullets. Tomorrow, cooler weather.
Great.
This is what we have in the forecast.
We can have more
for you.
construction there.
That's right, and you have more names to read. Well, I don't know. Kind of a trade-off there. We do have some cool weather. If you want to call, near normal temperatures cool. At least 89 degrees is in our forecast. And our high today was at 88. It was pretty pleasant outside. The morning low at 76. Right now, under mostly clear skies, well, we have 75, so that will be our evening low. Dew point at 63, humidity at 66%. Wind is out of the northwest at 5, and the barometric pressure on the rise at 30.04. Around the neighborhood network, pretty delightful outside. In your neighborhood, boy, do they really like it. 70 at Ladue. St. Charles is reporting 69, 69 down in High Ridge, 76 over in Hartford. And will the cool weather continue? Well, to the point for you, we do have near normal temperatures in the forecast. This time of the year, our normal high sits at 89 and 90 toward the end of the week. Well, for tomorrow, we're expecting 80s, pushing almost from coast to coast for you. You can see the 90s where the very hot weather, the dividing line, that cold front, will continue to be right into the south and over in the southeast where they pretty much don't need it, over into the 100s, over the century mark, over into the desert southwest. Oh, while we're looking at the United States, clouds in motion tonight. Show you where the storms are brewing. Look at them triggering right up along the Gulf coastal areas. And then right down here where that frontal system is, some golf ball size hail reported over in parts of Arkansas. They are expecting more rain, and some flash flood watches are up over into the northeast. And you can see on the current radar scan quite a bit of rain right around this frontal system. But for us here in the Central Plains, high pressure building over, mostly clear conditions. And one good thing from Canada, that northerly flow of air continuing to pump down slightly cooler and drier weather for us in the forecast. By tomorrow afternoon, that high pressure really doesn't move at all, so it's going to allow more dry air to continue to move into the forecast. This cold front right up here to the north of it will spark off a few showers over into the Midwest, but for us should be basically a pretty nice day. Now for Tuesday, high pressure still right there. Now as this continues to move down, we may see a chance of rain in the forecast towards week's end though. Now if you're going out tomorrow, 7:05 for the Cardinals game. Clear skies, temperature readings into the 80s. And for the forecast tonight, we're expecting mostly clear conditions, good sleeping weather down into the 60, 67 degrees tonight. For tomorrow, mostly sunny day, a high of 86 degrees. So actually, we'll be below normal tomorrow, winds out of the northeast. For tomorrow night, another mostly clear night, 68 degrees, sunshine again on Tuesday, a high of 89. For Wednesday, mostly sunny, a high of 90. And right about that again for Thursday, a few more clouds in the forecast. And as you go off to work in the morning, maybe at 8 o'clock, 71 degrees, and look for some sunshine in the forecast.
Give that old air conditioner a break for a day.
And the bill that goes along with it.
Yeah. Boy, do we know about that. Thank you. Hundreds of voters took part in what's considered to be the biggest marine event on the Mississippi. Under perfect boating conditions, 300 pleasure crafts of all shapes and sizes continued a 30-year tradition on the river. The boats paraded past the Our Lady of the River Shrine to take part in the blessing of the fleet. As he has for the past 29 years, River Priest Reverend Edward Schlotman delivered the blessing. Well, the cards could use at least a blessing, possibly anyone called the Pope.
Well, I'll tell you that, or somebody with a great big bat if he can hit. That's what they need, right?
Can you show up at 7:05 tomorrow at the stadium?
Can't hit.
Can't hit. No field can't hit, right? We'll show you why they call Ozzie Smith the Wizard of Oz when we come back.
Announcing an event, a very simple and convenient way to buy a car.
Hi, I'm Fred Bragg at Fred Bragg Chevrolet in South County. Just look at these celebrities. 2 doors, 4 doors, all nicely equipped. Now here's what's so unusual. For 3 days only, they're all the same price, just $10,299. Normally they sell for $11,800, but for 3 days they're just $10,299. Obviously the ones with the most equipment will sell first. So see you tomorrow at Fred Bragg Chevrolet, 3900 Lemay Ferry Road in South County.
Now, the ultimate gasoline is here. Introducing new Amoco Ultimate, the engine cleaning gasoline for pure power and performance. Certified pure by Amoco, right on the pump. It's the ultimate engine cleaning gasoline. New Amoco Ultimate, the gasoline as good as its name. Your car knows.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. No, they're hitting for
Good night, Trapper.
There's pudding in the pillow.
Good night, Hawkeye.
MASH, weeknights at 10:30 on Channel 2. Introducing new crispy chicken nuggets from Wendy's. Golden crispy outside, juicy tender white meat inside. Come celebrate new crispy chicken nuggets at Wendy's.
Unfortunately, what has become the all-too familiar Cardinal formula, few hits and few runs, happening in the day.
Yeah, for the umpteenth time, right? I
Right.
can't even keep track anymore. The Cardinals managed only 4 hits this afternoon and lost to the Dodgers 7-2. The loss went to Tim Conroy as the Redbirds dropped another home game, their 8th in 10 tries. In the second inning, with the game tied at 1, Steve Sachs hits this home run to left field to put the Dodgers in the lead for good. 6th inning, Franklin Stubbs does the same thing. He smashes this one to the upper deck, his 17th homer. This made it 3-1. Bottom of the 6th now, Willie McGee hits a solo shot to left center. This cut the Dodgers' advantage to 4-2. But the Dodgers came up with 3 runs in the 9th inning. 2 were scored when Franklin Stubbs singled home Sachs and Cabell. Stubbs ended with 4 RBIs on the afternoon. Now, there were a couple of real great defensive plays. This one by Ozzie Smith backhands it to Tommy, to Alan Nicely to complete the double play. Ozzie with another good play. Watch it. A backhander, he plants, long throw, got him. Nice play, Ozzie. However, the Cards couldn't muster much offense and lost it 7-2. Well, the Cards missed an opportunity to pick up a game on the Mets as the Astros knocked off the Mets again tonight, 9-8 in 15 innings. Now, this game, as the score indicates, was a real seesaw battle. 8th inning, Astros ahead 4-2. Kevin Mitchell and Hernandez hit back-to-back homers to tie it. Bottom of the 8th, the Astros scored 4 times. Denning Walling's base hit scores Pankovitz and Thon. This made it 8-5 Houston. However, the Mets rallied in the 9th to tie it. Ed Hearn rips a single to center, scoring Gary Carter. 15th inning now, bases loaded, 1 out. Kevin Bass grounds to Hernandez, but his throw home is late as Bill Dorn scores the winning run. Gary Carter didn't like that call. Here it is again in slow motion replay. Watch the ball in the glove and the foot on the plate. Look like a tie, and the tie goes to the runner. Astros win it 9-8. Houston and San Francisco remain tied for first in the West as the Giants won also this afternoon. They beat the Chicago Cubs 5-4. In this game, Keith Moreland with a base hit in the 3rd inning scored Gary Matthews, giving the Cubs a 4-1 lead, but the Giants rallied. This home run by Harry Spillman, a 2-run job, made it 4-3 Chicago. The Giants tied it in the 8th and then got the winning run on this play, a sacrifice fly by Chris Brown. The Cubs, by the way, traded Davey Lopes today to the Astros for relief pitcher Frank DePino. Also, this afternoon, Atlanta at Montreal rained out. Pittsburgh beat San Diego 4-2. Philadelphia clobbered Cincinnati 9-3. In the American League, Neil Allen has found new life as a starting pitcher with the White Sox. Allen tossed his second consecutive shutout today and beating the Yankees 8-0. He allowed only 2 hits and now has a record of 7-1. It was his 3rd straight win. Ron Kittle also slammed 2 homers in the game for the 4th time this season. 8-0. Chicago shuts out the Yankees. Baltimore bombed Minnesota 8-3. Eric King blanked Texas 4-0. KC got by Cleveland 3-2. Milwaukee and Oakland split a pair. Toronto beat California 6-3. And Seattle stopped Boston 9-5. Greg Norman won the British Open Golf Championship today by 5 strokes over Gordon Brand. Norman fired a 1-under par 69 to finish the tournament at even par. It was Norman's first major championship of his career. He shot well today, nothing spectacular, just consistent. Here's his approach on the par 4 14th. It hit the flagstick on the 2nd bounce, and he slowly rolled that one in to go to even par. Meanwhile, Brand came in second after shooting a 1-over par 71. His round included an eagle putt right here on the par 5 17th. He ended the tournament at 5 over par. Now, Norman on the final hole to win the championship. Gary Koch, by the way, was the low American with a final round 71 to finish at 8 over par. Locally, Brian Fote took home the $15,000 first prize in the Bogey Hills Invitational. He fired an even par 71 today to finish at 10 under par, 4 shots ahead of Dale Fuller. Fote's 203 broke the tournament record by 2 strokes. Jane Geddes won the LPGA Boston 5 Classic, and Mark Wiebe took the Hardee's Golf Classic in Coal Valley, Illinois. And in auto racing, Bobby Rahal won the IndyCar race in Toronto, and Tim Richmond took the checkered flag at the Summer 500 NASCAR race in Pennsylvania. Cards-Giants tomorrow night at Busch Stadium. The game has been changed. The game time has been changed to 7:05. It'll be Greg Matthews against Steve Carlton. Should be a good matchup.
Okay, 2 lefties.
You got it.
Thanks a lot, and we've got more news just ahead.
Stay with us.
What if there was a truck that looked like no other, had fuel injection, and more horsepower than any compact truck, more cargo space between the wheel wells where it counts the most, and 5.7 financing that could save you thousands? Well, consider it done. Nissan's Hard Bodies, the cure for the common truck. They're available now at your St. Louis Nissan dealer.
After a string of solo hits, singer Phil Collins is back where he started. And now Entertainment Tonight has the inside story on his triumphant reunion with Genesis. Next, can horror master Stephen King direct as well as he writes? Find out in our revved-up review of the movie Maximum Overdrive. Then, Walter Matthau talks about sailing the seas in search of laughs in his new film Pirates. Rock music, movies, and more on Entertainment Tonight.
Monday at 6:30 on Channel 2.
We can get you into a home loan fast. Call Savings of America.
Over at the Fox Theater, they were clapping their hands and stomping their feet to the country beat.
It was a special concert to benefit a special organization. Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers Band entertained the crowd tonight, all to keep Operation Liftoff make wishes come true.
I'm a prisoner, and I never want to be set free.
Operation Liftoff sends children with life-threatening illnesses on their dream trips.
Well, the really big show of the season takes place on Wednesday. Even the First Lady, Nancy Reagan, is off and running to the royal wedding of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. She left today for London for the international social event of the year. And to get all of us ready, ABC's Mike Lee offers just a little behind-the-scenes look at the Palace Players.
It is the longest-running soap opera in history. The Royals have become fair game for satire.
Look, John, he's got to go.
Look, Diana, this isn't a soap opera, you know.
No, it is.
Even in real life, the leading players are typecast.
Diana is the girl at the top. She's the future queen. Some of our gossip columnists say that she's fiendish. Prince Charles is afraid of her. She's obviously a very tough cookie.
Then there is the Miss Ellie of the royal family, the much-beloved Queen Mother.
She's a grand old character, reckoned to. She likes a tipple. She likes a drink.
The Queen's daughter, Princess Anne, doesn't much care for the press poking into her life. And what about Princess Anne's husband, Captain Mark Phillips?
He's known as Fog because he's supposed to be very dim and thick and stupid. Gorgeous-looking man, of course, so it's straight out of Dynasty or Dallas.
The Queen's husband, Prince Philip.
He once told the British people, get your finger out, meaning get to work, get on with it, you know, you're lazy.
The future king, Prince Charles.
He speaks about deprivation in the inner cities, the unemployment.